Across series, galaxies, and generations, one question has been left fairly open-ended in the Star Trek franchise. After over a half-century's worth of series and films, we may finally have an answer. Starfleet has its fair share of heroes, but unfortunately, few Amirals fall into that category. Achieving a high rank in the Federation might be a major award for the intergalactic explorers, but the price of having such a powerful role has corrupted more than one leader. Viewers have long argued about these leaders and their various levels of failure. With the popularity of Star Trek Picard seemingly reinvigorating the franchise, it only makes sense that the discussion is popping up once again. Many have questioned what causes Amirals to go bad, and this discourse has opened up a theory that has long followed the franchise across various series. After the original series, its follow-up Star Trek The Next Generation and Star Trek Deep Space Nine began to explore the darker side of power, using Amirals as a catalyst for some pretty bleak plotlines. In Star Trek The Next Generation in particular, it seems that the Amirals are really only there to bother crew members, specifically captains. Despite Picard's loyal service to Starfleet, they constantly question the captain's choices. For someone who has been entrusted to run the Enterprise, it's surprising how little faith Starfleet's leaders have in him. It's hard to overlook the drumhead when bringing up questionable Amirals, where a dilithium chamber explosion leads to accusations of sabotage. In response, a retired Amiral, Nora Sati, heads up an investigation on the Enterprise. The crew discovers it was not a deliberate act, but Sati refuses to stop her pursuit. Her eventual questioning of even Picard himself leads to a tribunal, and the entire storyline exposes a fear, hatred, and paranoia that continues to be relevant in today's society. Seeing Sati confronted with the words of her father provides a powerful rebuttal to such loathsome qualities and shows how important it is to stop them.
The first speech censured, the first thought forbidden, the first freedom denied, chains us all irrevocably.
In turn, Deep Space Nine offered Admiral Ross, whose motives have led to healthy debates among fans. One Redditor praised Ross for not occupying the archetypal, quote, Starfleet Bamiral role in the series, while others were able to identify acts like allying himself to the morally ambiguous Section 31 as fairly destructive, even if it benefited Starfleet. The Star Trek franchise crossed over into adult animation with the series Star Trek Lower Decks. It follows crew members of the ship Cerritos, giving them an unprecedented active voice. In many live-action series, these characters would have been relegated to the background or completely unseen in many cases, providing a unique perspective on Starfleet goings-on. Tackling overlooked details also gave the series a chance to reflect on why Amirals often turn bad. In one episode, Vice Admiral Buenamigo even talks about reaching the coveted level and demystifies its importance. According to him, the lack of a reason to push forward sends seemingly ethical leaders on the wrong path.
Starfleet is so competitive. Once you're an admiral, you hit a wall. I've been trying for years to make a name for myself.
It doesn't hurt that Star Trek has often explored the idea of Amirals gone bad. The Season 3 finale of Lower Decks featured Buenamigo coming to terms with his own decisions. An idea of AI in place of the Starfleet crew may have seemed like a good idea to Buenamigo at one point, but it soon proved to be a deadly decision. Much like Picard and Admiral Sati, the choice of efficiency over actual crew experience and empathy touches on an unfortunate pattern: higher-ranking officials demeaning or overlooking the contributions of lower-ranked Starfleet members.